Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Ralph Wiggum update for you guys. Like I stated before, this is the coin on the Bags app. It's looking like it's going to be the leading Bags app coin. Don't mind the the noise in the background, guys. I live in the Caribbean. I live in a third world country, but that don't mean I shouldn't chase my dream, I shouldn't chase financial freedom, right? It's not only people in the US, Canada, or the UK that is out here trying to get to their financial goals, right? So what you're hearing right now, it's like what, 1 a.m. here. It's 1 a.m. here, but Ralph is going crazy, so I had to make an update video. You can hear like the nature outside. It could be crickets, it could be frogs. You just hear nature outside, right? So but Ralph right now is up from when we first talked about it. First talked about it on the channel is at like 2.6, 2.7, just under 3 mil market cap, right? And it's exploding out of here. It literally just hit 8 mil market cap. It wicked to, what did it wick to? It wicked to 9.2, right? I still think this thing has massive upside ahead of it. So, getting out here, I don't know why people on Solana sell so quickly. Just hold, man. If we want a white whale, we just gotta hold. It's so simple, man. Like, just if you're gonna take profits, just take a little bit of, be like Remus, man. You see Remus with white whale? I gotta show you guys this, man. Like, I just wish everyone would be like Remus, man. It inspires so much more people. It inspires. Oh, they funded my Nick Shirley bags. Somebody's negative 50k on the Nick Shirley. Yo, yo, shout out to this guy, man. DCA, Point Farm Camp, DCA. I got a next video I'm gonna talk about. I bookmarked it, so I'm gonna talk about that. But let's be like Remus, man. Where's Remus? Remus with white whale. Oh, here you go. Okay, I gotta bookmark this for anytime I need to inspire people, man. So this guy right here, Remus, turned $400 into $1.5 million on white whale. And you can't be like, well, he didn't take profits, so, it's not real. No, he already took profits. He already realized those gains, right? And he just sold a little bit. He didn't full clip. You don't need to full clip. You could just slowly take profits because you don't know how high these coins will go, right? So you could do the same thing here with Ralph. Just slowly take profits. I don't know who full clipped here. So we see that wick, but Ralph is showing so much strength. So I'm just here to inspire the holders, my community as well. Just hold, man. Excuse me. And then slowly take profits on the way up, right? Remus already cashed out around close to $200,000 into USDC. Already cashed out close to $200,000 into stable coins, right? And he's still up 1.3, 1.5 million, right? Because he slowly took profits on the way up. We don't need to full clip. Because he slowly took profits on the way up and left in these, moon bags on the way up, right? He was able to realize the gain of $400 to 1.3, 1.5 million. That in what, 2 months? Less than 2 months? $400 to 1.3 to 1.5 million. A lot of y'all would never hit a trade like that because you full clip so quickly. Slowly take profits and wait and let the coin grow. It's that simple, man. It's that freaking simple. So, Ralph Wiggum right here, 7.4 million market cap right now. It's good to see people are stepping in, buyers are stepping in. I think my video will spark okay, this is a hold coin. We gotta hold this. This is a coin we hold. We diamond hand this one. And then say, for example, you bought 100,000 Ralph or 1 million Ralph. Right now you're up if you bought from my video when I told you guys, just buy 300 bucks worth, right? You probably have like 100k, 150k Ralph. Well, guess what? Now it's at 7.3. You could sell like 20,000, 30,000 Ralph. If you got 1 million Ralph, you're at 7.6, 7.4 thousand dollars. You could sell like, 300-400 bucks. You don't have to sell the entire 7k. You could sell like 1,300, right? Because you never know. You leave it, say you got 1 million Ralph or 100k Ralph. You sell like 20, 30k or 200k Ralph, right? You could potentially make 700k or 70k to 700k because this thing could go to, 100 mil or a billion market cap, right? And if you have 100k Ralph, You just sell like 20 to 30K. You left back with like 70K Ralph now. 70,000 coins. It goes to 100 mil market cap, right? That's 7K at 100 mil from $300 invested once it gets to 100 mil. Or it gets all the way to 70K, right? So you can make, if it depends on how much you've invested, and it gets to the targets that I'm looking at, because I'm looking at 100 mil to $1 billion market cap for Ralph. Why do I say this? Well, people that are much smarter, much more successful than me thinks this could have the potential like AI16Z, which I've compared it to. I've compared this to Pippin, I've compared this to AI16Z, and I'm comparing it to Goatsis Maximus as well. But this time, it actually has sustainability. It has longevity, right? And why do I say this? Well, I gotta go through so much. If you just type in Ralph W, you'll see, YouTube X is already showing you Ralph Wiggum Claude code. Boom, Ralph Wiggum Claude code, right? And there's literal developers, that AI developers, Web 2 guys, billionaires, millionaires, thousandaires that are coding with Ralph, right? As you can see right here, right? These are all people that are coding. Look at this, 171K impressions. So it literally 10x's Claude code with the Ralph Wiggum AI, right? The developer of Ralph Wiggum supports the Ralph Wiggum coin, right? There's going to be, as far as people asking, what is the utility for Ralph Wiggum? Well, thanks to the Bags app, the utility is the only one of the only reasons. Let me not say that. One of the reasons, because the dev is genius, right? I'm sure it would have gotten, Ralph would have gotten, discovered, or people would have used it, in the future, right? But he was able to jumpstart that and get more and more people to use it and find out the code and be like, yo, this is crazy. This is genius code, right? Through the Bags app. Because why? Jeffrey Huntley, right? The founder and creator of the Ralph Wiggum code AI, the actual AI, not the coin, right? Got routed fees of a coin from someone that launched the coin, routed all the earnings to him, right? To Jeffrey Huntley. And then he was able to order microphone, other devices to help develop the Ralph Wiggum AI code, right? For Claude, right? And remember, Ralph Wiggum AI 10x is your Claude coding. So he's earned $97,000, $98,000 so far, and because of the Bags app, utility, being able to route fees to these to developers and just people that are trying to start their own startups, right, on chain, he was able to take Ralph to that next level. Now we have all of these AI developers, 240K impressions from Greg Eisenberg, all of these developers, 131K impressions. How to use Claude code, how to use Ralph Wiggum in the Claude code to 10x your AI development. Code while you sleep, code 24/7 with Ralph AI, right? 48K impressions. These are all Web 2 developers. These are Web 2 AI guys, right? Who know the coding stuff. I don't know any of the coding stuff, man. But these are all Web 2 people. These are crypto scum on the earth, scammers, insiders, butlers, No, these are actual. I'm so tired of this space. These are actual Web 2 developers, guys. These are actual Web 2 AI developers or coders in general, right? So if you yeah, X is literally pulling up the search, right? If you look up, I had it retweeted. Let me go for my retweets real quick. I had it retweeted. Give me a sec, man. Give me a sec. Man, this guy DCA 50K into Nick Shirley. This guy saying it's mental illness. No, bruh. It's conviction. It's believing something, Andy. If I bought back in 10 to 20K when SPX 6900 bled down to 10 million market cap, I'd be a millionaire right now. I'd be up there with Murad, say believe in something. It's conviction, Andy. That's how he's supposed to be with Ralph right now. Conviction. Conviction. That's how you make the millions. Anyway, let me show you guys. Ralph was trending on X. There we go. Ralph Mo trending on X. 18,000 posts, right? 18.2 thousand posts. It's crazy. It's trending on X. We simply bullpost Ralph to billions. We believe in something over here, man. Where's Finn Bags? I saw Finn Bags tweeted. So Finn Bags is like the Elon of Bags app. Where's his X? He liked one of my tweets. Let me see if I can find his tweet, man. This video might go on for a little bit, but you know, forgive me. You know, I'm a rambler. I'm a yapper. I'm a yapper over here. So here you go. This is Finn Bags, right? He's the founder and CEO of the Bags app. This is the Bags app. This is where the Ralph Wiggum coin originated to fund Jeffrey. And then because of this, Jeffrey was able to take that next step in his AI development, because now he got some money. He could do things with it. He could continue to build out his business, right? And now the AI for Ralph Wiggum is taking Claude and the AI, the AI developers by storm. It's going viral in the AI community, and I mean massively viral. Everyone that has Claude is using Ralph so they could code while they sleep. They could 10x their coding. They could get stuff done with AI and AGI. It's kind of like AGI. They could get it done so much quicker, so much faster now because of Ralph, the actual AI protocol. What is the utility of the coin? It helps to fund Jeffrey to continue to build and make this thing like, the OpenAI, ChatGPT, Nvidias of the world, pretty much, right? This is why I say 100 mil to a billion market cap, if not higher, is very possible, right? So you see Finn Bags like my tweet. Why did Finn Bags like my tweet? Okay, Finn Bags right here like my tweet. I replied to Shaw right here. I covered Eliza OS on the channel, right? So I'm not hating and not competing and comparing, right? I'm bullish on Eliza OS, formerly known as AI16Z, right? I made videos. Go check my previous videos out, right? So AI16Z, now Eliza OS. This is the dev Shaw, right? He's the dev of that. And I replied to him, yo, have you heard of Ralph Wiggum? Because Ralph Wiggum is the actual AI code that people use in Claude, right? And he's like, I'm a Ralph Wiggum enjoyer, right? I didn't expect him to reply. Like I said, I just asked. Didn't expect a response, but the dev of Ralph supports the coin Ralph. Because obviously, at first, like I said, Jeffrey was kind of like iffy on crypto. And I don't blame him, bruh. You see how scammy this place is? But then they got moments like Ralph where it's not scammy. It's like, yo, this could be something legit, right? So you take those opportunities. And right now you're up like 2.5x from when I talked about it. That's a good gain. I'm not calling no 15, 6x's like some of these great traders out here. But I'm doing my best, man. That's all I could do. So I told him, grab a bag, Shaw. Let's ride it to Valhalla, because the dev of the actual AI code supports the coin. You hardly ever see that. And for those of y'all that are not familiar with Shaw, let's take a look at CoinMarketCap. Now, like I said, his project now has migrated to Eliza OS, but he officially created AI16Z. This was the official coin he created at first, and then he developed crazy code with it, etc. And this is a coin that Thread Guy talked about. I'm trying to get Thread Guy to interview Jeffrey. I don't have the clout to do so, guys, but I'm adding Thread Guy as much as I can on X. Yo, Thread Guy, interview Jeffrey. Interview the guy that made Ralph. Ralph is taking AGI, the AI Claude, by storm. Go interview him, right? So, and Jeffrey said he's down to do it in my replies. So yeah, AI16Z, less than 20 mil market cap, less than 5 mil market cap, went all the way up to 2.5 billion market cap, 2.59 billion market cap. That is insane, right? And this is a coin that Thread Guy was bullish on as well, right? So when the AI hype on Solana was at, getting to like the crazy level. So less than 5 mil market cap, which Ralph is at right now, to 2.59 billion. The only difference is here, right? Obviously, people are using the Eliza OS project now. But the only difference is with Ralph compared to AI16Z is that, it's actually jump starting a new protocol in the wave of AI. A lot of people are talking about Claude, right? If you go to Ralph AI, look at this, 3 days ago, 70K views. 12 days ago, 87K views. A day ago, 21K views, because the Ralph Wiggum plugin makes Claude code 100 times more powerful, right? 100 times more powerful. That's insane. So it's actually being used by Web 2 people that are outside of our crypto bubble are using this code developed by Jeffrey to jumpstart their AI development so they could do their startups, they could help with automation, whatever they're doing in Claude to, you know, become successful in the, you know, coding field. And I think that is amazing. This is the real world utility that you want to see of crypto. And because of the Bags app being able to fund Jeffrey, all of this was possible, right? Like I said, though, Jeffrey is an extremely intelligent guy, so I'm sure he would have gotten there eventually. But I think, you know, just my opinion, I'm not disrespecting his intelligence at all. Like he's like very smart guy. But in my opinion, because of the Bags app being able to fund him with these creator earnings that are routed to him, he was able to kickstart this and, you know, speed up the process of this of Ralph Wiggum AI, right? So there's the utility, man. And you can just scroll through Jeffrey's X. He's the founder of Ralph. He has it in his bio. He's actually supporting the coin. What? Never seen. Normally you see these people, you know, peanut chill guy, give me a coin, man. They, you know, a hype happens, massive news story, and then all of a sudden someone launches a coin. They try to get the developer or the creator of said art piece or said coding, whatever, to support the coin. The founder, the dev, to support the coin. They don't. And then that just derails the project. It completely derails the project when they don't support it. So this is one of the first times I'm seeing in this space where someone from Web 2 got, you know, introduced to crypto, Web3, you know, something amazing happened where they was able to get funded for their development, etc. And they actually embraced it because, you know, they're seeing, you know, something different here, you know. And a shout out to the Bags team as well. Shout out to Finn Bags. They reached out to him. They had a conversation, right? That is great to see. This is what you want to see in the space, man. And you could just go through his X, see all his coding, go through his GitHub, see all the coding that he's doing, man. Just fantastic stuff here, in my opinion. So like I said, guys, you know, I think that's enough, right? I think I covered enough on my thesis, right? So as you can see right now, Ralph, like I said, if you tossed in around $270, now you're at $731. I know it's not much for a lot of people out there. People in crypto make you think if you ain't got $10 million, you're broke. That's how crypto make you feel, bro. If you ain't got $10 million, you're broke, bro. You broke, bro. Right? So for the people that are just, you know, starting off or, you know, trying to refresh their portfolio, I'm just trying to find the best opportunities that I think could work. And obviously I could be wrong, but I'm saying, like, yes, now from, you know, $270 to $300 to $731, that's a nice gain right there. But I think there's a lot more upside ahead. Like I said, we potentially could see 100 mil, if not higher, for Ralph, right? So we go to 100 mil, obviously take profits on the way up, right? Don't empty the full clip, just slowly take profits on the way up, right? And you go to 100 mil, you have 100,000 Ralph, which is what I said in my previous video, right? Let me show you guys real quick. One sec. Here you go. 1 day ago or 2 days ago, right? It was on a dip. I mentioned it on the dip. So it's at 3.1 mil. It dipped back down once again. And like I said, I just said 100,000 coins. That way you don't get wrecked. You're not investing more than you're willing to lose. It's not going to put you in debt. You don't have to take out a loan. None of that, right? And then we go to 100 mil from here. You got 100,000 coins. That's 10K. We go to a billion market cap, which is very possible. I don't care about the market conditions. Look at White Whale. People think White Whale may go to a billion, right? You saw Pippin. I'm still going. I'm sorry, guys. Just stick around. Just enjoy the video, man. I'm cooking, bruh. I'm cooking like Gordon Ramsay right now. So it's 200, you know, White Whale, you know, 200 mil. Potentially could go to a billion. Look at Pippin, bruh. Nobody was talking about Pippin on my timeline, but because it's AI, it got listed on Aster, and it's an AI project. It still looks like it wants to go higher. Pippin went from, what was that? Less than 20 mil market cap all the way up to 639, almost $648 million in market cap. Almost a billion market cap from November 22nd, right, to December 26 in a month. In a month. It almost hit $1 billion market cap in these market conditions. So I don't care about the market conditions. Ralph Wiggum could potentially get to $1. Nobody talking about Pippin. Nobody had exposure to this thing, man. You know what's so crazy? I had 200,000 of these coins, but it was sideways for so long. I was like, F it, I'm out. Dumbass. Why didn't leave in a moon bag? Why didn't you leave in 50K coins? This is why you need to leave in a moon bag all the time. And Pippin looks like it's gonna go to $1 billion. Look at it, it's still climbing up. It's climbing up still. What the heck? So for people that have like low targets, please, man, believe in something like Murad says, man. Believe in something like Murad says. Hold on, let me pull back up the chart. End it off with the chart. Oh, I got one more person to show y'all, right? So believe in something like Murad says. This has all the makings to pull a Pippin AI 16Z and a Goatsius Maximus. Like I showed you in the previous video, this one a couple of days ago. Goatsius Maximus also went to $1 billion market cap, 1.2 billion. So this has all the makings to do so. Not only that, it has the support of the Bags app being the leader on the Bags app. This is the most market cap a Bags app project has gotten to, right? So you saw on Bonk Fund, you saw Useless. Remember, Bonk Fund is a competitor to Pump Fund, right? This is, you know, Bonk Fund created a launchpad as well, and their biggest coin, right, on the launchpad got to 425 million market cap, right? You don't think the Bags app team, Finn and his team are looking for a winner? And like I said in my previous video, this is the winner. It has everything going for it. This is the winner. So if Bonk Fund, which I think is not a great launch pad, even though I like the Bonk meme. I do like the Bonk meme, but I don't think it's that great of a launch pad personally compared to Pump Fund. Pump Fund is eating everybody's lunch. But Bags app is pretty cool because they're focusing on like developers, right? So a lot of these coins right here are like, you know, there's few memes in between, but they have like developers, AI stuff, right? So that's why Bags app is cool. Let's fund developers, get their startups off the ground, etc. So I think that's a nice niche to make your launchpad stand out. So with Ralph AI, you know, absolutely crushing it. I think the Bags app team will support it and could push, you know, everyone together. We can't focus on one person. Everyone together could just simply bullpost this thing to billions in market cap. Jeffrey's behind it, the founder of Ralph, the actual AI is behind it. Bags app and Finn, the team of Bags app, Finn behind it. Us as a community, right? All the AI coders in outside of the crypto bubble behind the Ralph Wiggum code for, you know, 100x in your Claude coding behind it. It got all the makings to get to those crazy valuations, guys. Now we just got to hold, man. The people with the 1%, 2% supply, which I do not have, I wish I did, because I'm bull posting. The people with the 1%, 2% supply probably ain't even put out a tweet. Here I am making videos. Life is so unfair. I'll make it stop. It's so unfair. But that's beside the point, man. I'm doing my best to make it, you know, make it to my goals, right? So it doesn't matter. But, you know, people with 1 to 2% just do like my boy Remus, bro. Slowly take profits on the way up. Let's make this thing massive, man. And one more person I want to show you guys. He's a great trader. I follow him. His Pixel. His Space Pixel on X. Right? He crushed it this cycle. He crushed it all the cycles. He crushed it in all the cycles. This man made millions every cycle. This last one, he crushed it. But here you go. This is Pixel, right? There's one token sitting at 2.6 mil market cap that's giving Pixel AI 16Z vibes, but this time the agent tool they're building is literally automating software development, right? And then he made the tweet. Instantly everybody knew that he was talking about Ralph. So he's like, chill guys, I wasn't done buying, right? they FOMO'd in as soon as he said that, right? So they're like, so Oleg try to, you know, be the devil's advocate here. There are like 20 apps automating software development though. And here's Pixel's reply. Only one of them was integrated directly into Claude code, right? That's what makes the Ralph AI code special, right? And what makes the Ralph coin special is that all the fees that are generated from Ralph goes to the developer Jeffrey, who truly deserves it, right? That's where BagZap stands out, right? So somebody say, Finn, AI 60Z went to billions. It's our turn. See, yeah, you bull post like this. F100 mil market cap. F100, we going to billions. F100 mil market cap. This is how you bull post. Let's go. I've never seen such a great setup in the space, and it's an AI project too. I've never seen it's an AI meme as well. I've never seen such a great setup, man. You saw Pippin, like I said, Pippin went to 648 million the past month or so. Nobody talking about it. From less than 18 million, it's almost at it almost went to $1 billion, and it looks like it's going to $1 billion, and nobody is talking about it or has exposure, right? So it's still possible in these market conditions. So as always, guys, like I said, never invest more than you're willing to lose. Don't get wrecked out here because it's so easy to. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. All the people that, paid attention to my videos, jumped in, right? If you want to, obviously de-risk, you to do so, man. Take out your initials or take out something to start and just slowly, right? Just slowly take profits on the way up. You never know. Nothing is guaranteed in the space, obviously, guys. So, just be as strategic as possible. Just do your best. I know it's tough out here, so just do your best. Everyone else, if this is your first time viewing it, I wouldn't suggest you FOMO here, obviously. Don't FOMO in. Just buy, like, if you don't want to miss the rocket ship, if you got like a $500, $1,000, just buy $200, right? $200. If it retraces and dips, boom, you drop in an extra $300-400, right? You DCA down into it, right? So, yeah, as always, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share the videos, really appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next one.